I gotta go to Game Boy Color now.
Oh, all right.
We're gonna go into the future. I had the N64 version of this game.
Okay.
So let's take a look how it looks on the Game Boy. This is WrestleMania 2000.
Oh boy.
Considered by many to be one of the worst WrestleManias, but damn fine game.
Okay, good, good.
All right, so again, we'll take a look at the roster and mode, see what we got here. Alrighty, so 1 player, 2 player, awesome, link cable. A training mode, interesting. Biographies. This is interesting.
Oh, yes, that
what
could be
is
money.
biographies? Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're just, yeah.
Just regular stuff. Oh my god, the theme song is straight up.
Oh, it is!
That's great! It's a really good version, too.
Yeah, it's not too shabby.
Not bad at all. The Rock, finishing move, the Rock Bottom. There we go, Miami, Florida. Ken Shamrock. There we go, that crazy fucking screaming man.
Were you ever a fan of Ken Shamrock?
I liked Ken Shamrock, but I never, was into him the same way I was into other wrestlers at the time. I always liked the gimmick matches he was in. Stu Hart's Dungeon and
yes,
all
true.
that, like the MMA style shit they put him in.
Hated Ken Shamrock.
Yeah?
Thought Steve Blackman was much more interesting.
Yes,
so,
Blackman is definitely interesting. I wonder if I actually see Blackman in any of these.
I doubt that.
But we got
hello, ladies!
Speaking of Rick Rude, I guess. So, I fucking hated Val Venus when I was a kid.
What?
I never liked Val Venus. I always hated the porn star gimmick. I don't know, I never liked it.
That was the most Vince Russo
It totally was.
character idea ever.
Holy shit, was
I
it.
actually went on a vision quest and watched every episode of Raw from 1998.
Oh my good lord.
They build up Val Venus' debut for fucking like
They
3
did!
months.
I remember that.
And it's all the same joke. It's like, oh, hello, ladies.
That's a really good Val Venus.
Thank you. And it's like, oh, I'm here filming fucking whatever terrible joke thing, dick, balls, whatever. I'll be in the WWF soon. And then it said, Val Venus is coming. Do you get it? And then back to whatever bullshit they were filming instead.
Fuck me, Val Venus is terrible.
Yeah.
Speaking of I never liked Jeff Jarrett.
Ain't he great?
Huh?
Ain't he great?
No.
No, that was the
God,
shitty
no.
first era catchphrase.
Ain't he great, really?
Ain't I great? That was
I
the
don't
big
even
thing.
remember that.
He was Double J, and he was a country singer.
Oh, was that when he was WCW? Was that
Oh no, that was WWF.
Really?
Then he thought he was better than he was, and they were like, no, we promise you you're not. And they fired him. And then when he came back and they hooked him up with Steve Mongo McMichael's ex-wife, Deborah.
Oh.
And then that's how we got to the, I'm too cool for school, Jeff Jarrett with Don't Piss Me Off and the guitar shots.
Calling everybody slapnuts.
Yeah, well, Slapnuts came in TNA, and that was one of the shining moments of TNA, was anybody being referred to as Slapnuts. I was like, well, that's a t-shirt. I'll definitely wear that.
It's all that Global Force Gold.
That's what it is now. Jesus.
Fucking pyramid schemes.
Right, okay.
The
Badass Billy Gunn.
Badass Billy Gunn. That's fame ass, but look, it's censored.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, I never liked when Billy Gunn became Mr. Ass.
Oh no, that was the best.
I hated
Greatest theme song.
It was a great theme song. But I was such a fucking mark for DX that
true.
it was so to me not what made DX cool, even though basically they were doing is dick and fart jokes.
Right.
But to see his entire gimmick was a dick and fart joke. It was god damn it.
Yeah, it's a little on the nose.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
butthole. What?
X-Pac.
X-Pac.
Get that X-Pac heat. Big Show.
Oh, okay.
Triple H. Shawn Michaels wearing what is the worst photo you could have possibly got of Shawn Michaels?
Sunday best Shawn Michaels.
Taker,
nice.
my man. Kane just
excellent.
looking like the negative feature.
Right there.
Turned all the way up. Big Boss Man, nice. Road Dogg, Mankind, and Austin.
That's a pretty damn good.
This is a real good roster.
Good
yeah.
roster in this.
All right, we got Championship versus Tag Team Survivor Series and Gauntlet.
Nice. Okay.
Let's go straight versus for now. I have no idea what any of that.
Oh, that's pretty clear what that, he's from Egypt is what that one means. You got the Giza pyramids there.
Jesus
Jarrett,
Christ.
he's, Grand Canyon. That's pretty cool.
Billy Gunn's just a fucking heart attack. That's all
exactly.
that is.
That's a roller coaster. That's neat. Yeah, I don't know what any of that means.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that means.
Whoa!
Wait, Mr. McMahon's in this? Hey!
No biography for him.
Yeah,
He's a
need
mystery.
one. He
He's
doesn't
an
need
enigma.
one. The Rock versus...
I think clearly Val Venus, since you have such disdain for him.
Gonna beat the fuck out of him. Normal ring or cage ring?
Oh, well, cage, clearly.
Cage. Cage has got to be it. All right, let's see here.
Oh, yeah. That is some classic 90s
Yeah. Digging it.
setup there for the Warzone. Oh, jeez.
Oh, grapple.
I do like that they made sure to put in... Oh, just throw yourself in the cage.
I did.
Those sideburns, which is nice.
Yes.
But yeah, no, Val Venus, just as a kid, whatever, it was fine. But now, Luna absolutely loves Val Venus. Like,
Really?
Thinks it's the funniest shit on the planet Earth when it's like, You know, the Big Valboski's a lot like a Philly cheesesteak.
You gotta stop, man. It's too good.
Now, let me ask you something. 'Cause
Yes.
Big Boss Man's in this game, as you keep getting Irish whip. I also like that there's no ropes in this cage match. There's just, we just went Japanese deathmatch style with it. There's no ropes, just a cage.
Barbed wire.
Big Boss Man is one of those wrestlers that I never appreciated in his time. Especially in the early 90s, when he was, like, ridiculously agile for a man his size.
How do I climb this cage?
Oh, you almost had it there for a second. Nice suplex.
Thank you.
Punch that cage.
There you go.
There you go. Those back muscles.
No,
just
not good enough.
headbutt your ankle. That was your fate. But anyway, so Big Boss Man is one of those wrestlers that I didn't appreciate in his time, in his own time, and going back and watching him now, it's like, damn, he was actually really, really talented. Who's a wrestler like that for you?
Looking back and liking them,
Like, kind of realizing, like, wow, I really missed out. Like, they were great, and I didn't really give a shit at the time.
this might be a bit of a stretch.
Papa Shango.
No.
Okay.
Al Snow.
Oh, very nice.
Al Snow. Al Snow is one of the guys, like, I love listening to interviews with him. I love looking at some of his older stuff, especially like ECW, and especially his times with the Job Squad, which was a joke that went completely over my head.
Yeah, I had no clue. Like, you look at some of the T-shirts they sold at the time, and it's like, Jesus Almighty.
Yeah, like Al Snow is one of those that, like, the mind he had for the business is something that I think if I was more aware of it, in tune of what he was about, I probably would have picked up on a way more watching him as a kid and would have really liked it. But yeah, I think Al Snow, definitely Al Snow.
Now, how far back?
Jesus.
Let's really. Okay. How far back have you gone into Al Snow's wrestling history?
Not a lot.
So
I
you
will
haven't
admit.
seen him tag with Marty Jannetty and be the new Rockers?
No, what?
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
So what was... Okay, so explain who the original Rockers
So the original Rockers were Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
And they were just Team Jump. That was them. Like, they very streamery and bright colors, and they would literally figure out tandem moves by playing with action figures.
That's great.
That's a true story from Sensational Sherry.
That's actually fucking amazing.
So they were just Smiley Babyface, the tag team.
Okay.
And so eventually they decided that somebody had to be a star and the other one had to not. Yeah, that's basically climbing out of the cage. That's
okay, good enough, I guess.
Just peer over the top. That's basically
Didn't want to animate it.
So we have a request. We have to incorporate Mankind.
Yes, I saw that. Definitely gotta do Mankind. Let's do a tag team. See what that's about.
Okay.
We gotta do the Rock and Sock connection.
Oh, of course.
Mankind with The Rock versus who are you thinking?
I think you do the. I'll do the New Age Outlaws.
Yeah, perfect. Billy Gunn and find Road Dogg. Road Dogg.
That okay? So my well, to quick wrap up my previous story. So the Rockers were a thing for a while. They decided to go their separate ways. Shawn Michaels famously kicks Marty Jannetty through the barbershop window and becomes his own guy, and Shawn Michaels becomes the Heartbreak Kid, and Marty Jannetty couldn't get off the white noise, couldn't get off the cocaine, and so now he claims that people are offering him porno deals. So that's where he is today.
Okay.
But anyway, before all the cocaine, before all the porno deals, they tried to repackage him because they were like, well, you're not a great singles wrestler. So instead, they tried to redo the Rockers, and they put Al Snow in like a weird bright colored singlet. And they were the Rockers 2.0.
Oh my!
And that was awful.
That's always bad. You never do the new blank.
Yeah,
it never works.
Yeah, no good. But anyway, so here's my my awakening. Oh!
Outside the ring.
That's Mankind's country. That's where he likes. That's where he likes to to thrive.
There we go. Oops, wrong button.
Or get the hell in the ring. Anyway, Billy Gunn apparently also borrowed Val Venus's tights that night.
This is
good
terrible. When would Billy Gunn ever...
I mean, he wore pink sometimes.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't remember Mankind just wrestling in a burlap sack, though. That's news. Oh, nice knee drop there with some little stank on it. I also like the tiny tattoo that they've put on.
Oh my god, I wouldn't have noticed that.
Anywho, so my sort of awakening into smarkdom, came from, and this was not like during the era in which it made sense. This was like how I knew I had become enlightened and now I was a smarky douche. Was that coming to the realization that Road Dogg was not the better of the two in the New Age Outlaws?
Yeah.
Because he was just the voice. He was just the mic man.
Yeah.
Billy Gunn had the skill set. And not real. Like, I dressed up as Road Dogg for Halloween one year.
Dude,
like,
really?
Like, that. I loved Road Dogg. I thought he was so great. And now, like, you look back now and they're like, no, he just wasn't. His strength wasn't in the ring. His strength was just on the mic. So that was sort of the awakening. Yeah, punch your partner.
I'm trying to get the tag. I don't know how to do it.
So that was sort of my awakening as a smark, was like, oh, Billy Gunn was the glue that held that team together.
Yeah.
Could probably still do the speech if I had to, by the way, the Road Dogg speech.
Please, how do I tag you in, Rock?
Trying to throw Billy Gunn off your trail there.
Oh,
yeah, he's on the outside.
Fuck him up, Rock.
Here we go. Come on, Rocky.
I'm controlling him now. Okay.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, just keep him outside the ring.
Get back
and
in
then
there.
You'll win.
Shit. God, I had no idea Al Snow did that. I actually would love to listen to some shoot interviews with him.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
Now, if we go back and you watch, if you basically went through Al Snow's career, the head gimmick totally makes sense. Because basically, he was handed the shit end of the stick for the entire first quarter of his career.
Yeah.
And so finally, he just loses his mind because he's had nothing but shit to work with. Did you drop kick yourself out of the ring, by the way?
I did. Mankind, what's wrong with you?
So, speaking from Hobbit experience here, Mankind. Let's talk about Mick Foley for a second.
Well, I counted myself out. It was a 10 count.
Perfect. Way to go.
Fuck me.
So, what was your favorite variation of Mick Foley?
Mankind.
Really?
Definitely Mankind.
Now, here's a question.
Yes.
Are we talking early Mankind, when it was the creepy music, and he would just sit in the corner of the ring and be creepy? Or are we talking, like, car crash, like, fun-loving?
Car crash, fun-loving.
Yeah.
Because, like, especially after King of the Ring, there was no way I was not going to dig on what he was doing. Especially this, like, the amount of bullshit he was putting himself through. But definitely everything with, like, Mr. Sacco, Rock and Sock, hardcore champion, when he won the belt, like,
and Mrs. Foley's baby boy finally did it.
Yeah, like, those things I always liked. And I got to the point where, like, I kind of hated the many faces of Foley when I was younger. I didn't like that he kept bouncing back and forth between Dude Love and Cactus Jack and Mankind. I kind of would have liked to have just seen more of Mankind. That was always my favorite.
Interesting.
All right.
So are we done with this one?
Well, we're done with this one, I think. And we're going to move on to some back to WCW.
Bouncing back across enemy lines.
Yeah, back enemy lines. And this is going to be late WCW.
Oh, boy.
Because this is one of the last WCW games released.